So in this example, ladies and gentlemen, we have two parentheses. All right. Now, outside the parentheses, again, we need to be looking at what are we multiplying by. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the number 8, in front of any number, we can always say, as I talked about the variable factors, I said we can always multiply any number times a variable raised to the 0 power, right? Because any variable raised to the 0 power is just 1, right? In the same respect, we can always write a number as being multiplied by 1. Because being multiplied by 1, does that change the number? No. All right? But this is a very complicated way to write the number 8, isn't it? Right? We don't need to write all this stuff. But it's important for you guys to understand you could write it to kind of make an understanding of the problem. The reason why I say that is because this is a negative sign, yes, but we can really represent it as a negative 1 times the parentheses. So when you look into applying distributive property, I have 3 times y, 3 times negative 8, negative 1 times y, and negative 1 times 7. All right? Now let's go and simplify using our distributive property. So I have 3 times y plus 3 times negative 6 minus 1 times y, and then minus 1 times 7. OK? 3 times y is 3y. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So instead of adding a negative 18, I'll just subtract 18. Negative 1 times y is just a negative y. And negative 1 times 7 is just a negative 7. Now, this is where a lot of students get confused. All right? You guys, I think, are pretty comfortable with 5 plus 4 is the same thing as 4 plus 5. Right? And the same thing with addition and subtraction. As long as you keep the signs where they're at, it's OK to move them around. So if I said this is 4 minus 3, as long as I rewrite this as negative 3 plus 4, I can rearrange them. All right? Just make sure that 4 is positive and 3 is negative. So what I would do in this case is let's write the y's together because those are like terms, and let's write these together because those are like terms. So I'd rewrite this as 3y minus 18 minus 7. Just double check that I kept the correct signs with each number. All right? As long as I did that, now I think it's easier to see. 3y minus y is 2y. Negative 18 minus 7 is going to be a negative 25. And then those cannot be simplified any further, so that's it.